I enjoy you on Facebook. I was actually one of the guys that suggested you talk to the gate crew here.
What's your name?
My name's Jessie Baker.
Oh man, what do you think about the content, man?
Oh, I love it.
Yep, man.
It's good that y'all are exposing all the undersung heroes on the backside. This game doesn't go without good grooms and good hot walkers. I'm third generation. My granddad was a trainer. My mom was one of the first women trainers around. My stepfather was a jockey. I've been a blacksmith for over 35 years. I shot at Churchill and Keeneland and Ellis Park and came back down here in the winter for years. I've been working the gate about 15 years, and we like the action of the gate, protecting the riders. It's a good job.
Let people know how important the gate crew is, though.
Well, without the gate crew, if a horse gets bad acting in the gate, the riders are in real danger. I mean, you don't want to think about that, but it could even wind up being death.
Yeah.
I know several guys that have broken arms, broken fingers, all that kind of stuff from handling horses and protecting riders. And the riders would be the first to tell you if it wasn't for us, they probably wouldn't even go in the gate.
For you, your earliest memories with the horses?
Since I was in diapers, I was raised right here on this backside.
Wow.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. I'm the last in my family that's actually in this business anymore. It's a shame, but it's continually gotten different,
yeah.
And you have to change with the times and keep up with things.
And what do you think the biggest difference is from back then to now?
Well, the biggest difference is the old timers. It was a big family. Everybody helped everybody. They kind of looked out for each other. When I was a kid back here, you had, there was real good horsemen. I mean, I was raised around guys like Luke McCathin. My grandfather was a good friend of his, Albert Leonard. My mother was Deanna Wade, and everybody looked out for everybody. Now it's not so much of a family; it's more of a business.
Yeah.
It's a shame, but it's the way it is.
And what made the horse guys so good back then?
Oh, back then the horsemen actually took time and spent time with the horses. There's a reason they call it rubbing a horse. They actually would take 45 minutes to an hour and just rub them with the old cloth and get to know their attitude and what made them tick.
Yeah.
They're an animal. They're not a machine. So you got to know a little bit, be personal with them. There's been a lot of greats in this business, and most of them came from that era.
Absolutely. And for you, who goes down as the best trainer in your lifetime?
Well, everybody has their own. I liked Alan Jurgens. I liked Woody Stevens, but my personal favorite's Bill Mott.
Bill Mott.
Yeah, I got the pleasure to work for him when he had Cigar and all that. I was shooting horses there with Jim Bays and all that, and he's just a cool cat, really class, and knows his business.
The best jockey you ever seen?
Wow, there's a lot of them. I mean, Cordero goes down as one, but you got to respect Lafitte Pinkai, McCarran. Them guys, old school guys. They came up the right way.
This track, Tampa Downs, is a special place, man. Talk about that.
Well, when I was a kid growing up here, you didn't just come in here and win races no matter how good you were. They brought Slew of Gold here in 1984 and thought they was just going to walk over them, and he run second and third in the Sam F. Davis and the Tampa Bay Derby. And now he was the favorite, and he won the Derby that year.
Yeah.
That shows you how tough this place really is.
Yeah.
This is one of the toughest places in America to win races, and the reason is because the climate here brings all those good horses out of the north, and they come here to train. This track's real forgiving to a horse, keeps them sound, and these horses come up out of here. You can take horses from Tampa, and they can run anywhere and compete. This is a really, really special place. I've been all over, in my 35, 40 years, and this is one of the best places to train a racehorse that there is.